Today on the show, are college students getting excessive amounts of counseling due to increased neediness? And something that you can get a ticket for that you might be doing every day in your car. You probably are. I'll tell you what it is. Those stories and more. David James and Brooke Hammonds are here. It's time to go outside the bubble. Hi there, welcome to Outside the Bubble, a show here at Butler University where we talk about trending stories happening outside of the Butler bubble. I'm Tyler Springer, and joining me today, first up, we have Brooke Hammonds. Hello there, Brooke. How are you doing?
I'm great, Tyler. How are you?
Good to see you. Fun fact about Brooke, if you don't know her, her life is so majestic. Let me tell you, she loves to drink soy chai while reading, cuddling with her puppy, whose name is King Lucifer. How cute is that? Super tiny. It's a Taco Terrier and also loves riding horses. It's great. That's the life, isn't it, Brooke?
It's the life, let me tell you.
Also, we have David James over here. What's going on, David?
Ty, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good to see you, buddy.
It's good to see you, too. And, actually, when we asked David James about giving us a fun fact, he declined and said that he has a, quote, non-fun life.
My life, it's not fun. It's great.
Okay. And guess what, guys? Breaking news. Are you ready? David and Brooke are engaged. Oh my God, how exciting is that? Can we yes, look at, they are holding hands right now. They are pumped up. They are ready to go. Guys, no, we're just kidding. They're not engaged. They're not engaged.
No.
It's a joke.
Mom, don't worry.
Would you guys ever think about getting engaged though?
Not to a ginger, no.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's get started here. Starting off with our school story today. Well, a new study done by Psychology Today says emergency calls to college counseling have more than doubled in the past due to increased student neediness. Just in the past couple of years, this has happened. The study cites one example where a student said her roommate called her the B word, so she went to counseling just once. And then another time, a student found a mouse in their apartment, and so they had to go to counseling after that experience. And so as a result of this, some professors are feeling like they need to do a little bit more hand-holding with students, and they're more afraid to give out the bad grades to students due to emotional fragility. All right, so the question for you, Brooke, about this, should professors take it easy on the students since they're so stressed out? And I mean, should students really need counseling for small dilemmas, or should we say, hey, look, toughen up, it's college?
I think that being easy on college students, it's taking away from their education. I think college is all about, learning to multitask, learning to get sleep when you can, see your friends when you can, and study when you can. So I think that, making it easier is just, like I said, taking away from what they're here to learn. We pay to come here, we pay to get good jobs, and I think knowing about what we want to do, knowing more about what we want to do is really important because we're going to be thrown out into the world, and we want to have some type of, grasp.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Not everyone's as nice as the Hoosiers in Indiana, right? Oh. What are you going to do in the real world when someone calls you the B word? You call up the counselor again? I mean, so. David, I get it. I get that we want to support the students at universities. I get that. But really, because a mouse was in your apartment, you got to call up the counselor? No. I don't know if you can expect to make it in the real world if you need to call counseling for that.
I think you'd want to call an exterminator.
Yeah, call an exterminator.
It's a bit much, and I think that college is difficult because you've got 4 years to facilitate the transition from high school to real life, raising a child, getting married. So many serious decisions are made, essentially while you're in college or right after. So I think that the pressure is on, and by all means, we should expect our students, achieve or perform adequately in courses they're taking. But at the same time, some classes aren't as difficult as they need to be. Some courses do not need to have the high pressure, high intensity of, a pre-med student class. So it just kind of depends on what you're taking.
Yeah, going off that, I would say I've had classes that I don't even need for my major, and they have been intensely, like way harder than the classes that I need to be worrying about. And so I'm spending all my time worrying about the one class when I need to be focusing my time on classes that are going to pertain to what I want to do.
Exactly.
Have you guys experienced that at all? Like the professors maybe giving you a grade that was like, wow, I didn't expect to get that, because they think students are dealing with the emotional fragility thing?
I think that some students do succumb to the pressure that they're put under in a college environment. But at the same time, I do feel that I've had courses where maybe the class shouldn't have been that hard. And I mean, it's just it's a delicate balance, and it's one that, you have to ticker with a bit more. But I mean, being at a school like Butler, where we're paying quite a large sum to go here, it's like, you want some things to be more tailored to the student.
You want to get
I'm
your money
paying more
worth.
money for an education, so I should be getting my money's worth.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you might want to think twice the next time you drink coffee while driving. That's right, you heard me right. I'm not talking about alcohol, I'm talking about coffee. Because apparently, it's illegal. Can you believe this? I don't believe this story. Let me tell you about it. A Minnesota woman says she is, quote, dumbfounded after getting pulled over 2 weeks ago for drinking coffee. The woman says she was on a speed ramp, getting ready to merge, just minding her own business, when the cop, quote, tailed her and threw on the squad lights. The cop asked her if she knew why she was being pulled over and said it was for drinking coffee. It's against the law to drink coffee while you're driving, miss. The woman later told a reporter she thought it was a joke. I thought this story was a joke, but it's not. This really happened, guys. The officer only gave her a warning, but get this, she got a ticket because she wasn't wearing her seatbelt. But she said that she was actually wearing her seatbelt. She just took it off when she got pulled over. So here's the thing. Brooke, do you drink coffee and drive?
I don't drink coffee, but
You don't drink coffee at all?
I drink my soy chais.
That's right. You drink your soy chai.
But yes, absolutely.
My
I was drinking a
apologies.
Starbucks today on my way to work, so.
So that counts, though.
Yeah.
It's not
Either
like
way.
the cop can't tell like what you're drinking in your car. So it's illegal to do that. David,
Since when?
I don't even know what to say. I am actually legitimately angry because
Tyler.
I drink coffee. No, I drink coffee every single day when I'm in the car, and I never got pulled over. I mean, you can't even see. How is this cop who's behind her supposed to see what she's doing? They said it was for distracted driving. That's what they say. Oh, you can't drink coffee because that's distracted driving. As far as I know, if I have my eyes on the road and I'm just drinking my coffee and I got my hand on the wheel, what's the problem with that?
You know what? It's like another week, another issue with a citizen and a cop altercation, and that's just how it is today. And I think that drinking coffee and driving isn't illegal. And I think that the fact that that is illegal is kind of scary. But, I hope I don't get pulled over for that, because every morning I'm driving to school. I'm usually down in some kind of coffee or some water. So hopefully I don't get pulled over. And if I do, I'll be back on the show complaining about it. But
Yeah.
I could definitely understand why texting and driving would be illegal, just because both of
Right.
your hands are, occupied and your eyes are down. But taking a quick drink
She said
just seems.
it was a complete waste of taxpayer dollars.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
thank you. I agree
Absolutely.
with that too. That was a waste of taxpayer dollars.
I think at the end of the day, you have to remember, a police officer is just doing their job. But it's a job. It's not like they're a heightened citizen. We respect them because they do their job usually pretty well.
Right.
But we have to remember that that's their job. You wouldn't, expect.
How about we go after the people who are drinking alcohol?
Yeah.
Who are drunk driving. Don't
Yeah.
go after Mom Susan on her way to work just drinking her morning Joe. She's got things to do. She's drinking her
got
coffee.
things
She
to
didn't do
do.
anything wrong. Why? At least she just got a warning, but she still got that ticket. And she says, this is my favorite part, she plans on continuing to drink coffee on the road while she's driving, even after the cop pulled her over. I love it.
Power to her. Power to you.
Persistence.
Drink your coffee.
Drink your coffee and enjoy it. All right. Well, hey, on to entertainment now. The Swan Brothers, you can know these guys, Colton and Zach from The Voice, Season 4, third place. They stopped by Butler last weekend to perform alongside Easton Corbin. I sat down with the brothers, Zach and Colton, backstage before the show. Here now is a portion of that interview. Check it out. So are you Team Colton or are you Team Zach? Here's what they had to say about the college crowd.
So, do you like the college crowd now that you're here?
Absolutely.
You do? Okay.
I tell you, that it seems like there's a lot of energy in these shows, and there's a lot of cute girls that show up, which makes the show a lot more fun.
Exactly.
You know? And we actually started. We kind of have this brotherly rival, and like now in the shows we always argue, like, okay, who can swing the most girls?
Right,
like, who's
right.
the girls really yelling for out there? And
Naturally.
now we actually have T-shirts.
Oh.
Now we actually have
Don't
T-shirts.
feel bad.
And-
Sale.
Yeah, and it's not. We did it as a joke this first show, but we sold out the very first show. We sold them, and it's either hashtag Colton or hashtag Team Zach.
Oh, you did the teams.
Yeah, hashtag
Okay.
Team Zach or hashtag Team Colton, and so by the end of the
Wow.
night, like, we figure out like where people stand, and it's
Don't
probably.
count them in the crowd.
That's right. It's probably terrible for our career. Like, it's probably going to split us up, but
Right.
oh well.
No, not
I feel
yet.
really bad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say
Why
this.
is that?
Usually he wins if it's a younger crowd. The 12 and 13-year-old girls.
Oh,
They really want him.
Is that true? The
I'm
12
gonna be
and
nice.
13-year-olds.
No, I'm gonna be nice. This is
They
on
have
cameras.
enough.
Those 12 and 13-year-old girls. Gotta love them at those concerts. Colton and Zach, those guys were so nice. Thanks again to them for sitting down with me. Are you guys country music fans at all? David, Brooke?
I am, yeah. I'm not too picky about the music I listen to.
Define the word country. I'm not a big fan of country music. I'm sorry. I might be breaking some hearts out there, but country
Yeah.
music's okay, but it's not my forte.
Well, I feel like it's a lot of either. I mean, with country, you either love
It's
it
hit or
or
miss.
you
yeah.
just
Yeah.
totally
There's really no in between.
don't like it. You're not feeling it. But all right, so for our smile story today, this one is so amazing. This one really gets me. A 95-year-old man called into a radio station to tell them that he was lonely and that he missed his wife. He had nobody else to talk to. Take a look. Here's his picture. His name is Bill. Okay, Bill and his wife have known each other for over 30 years and just got married last year. Congratulations to Bill. He got married at 94. But unfortunately, his wife suffered severe injuries from a fall and had to go live in a nursing home, leaving good old Bill all alone. So do you know what that radio station did? That radio show invited him to come on the show. They sent him a taxi and everything. Bill came into the studio, drank some coffee with the hosts. How nice of them. 95 too. What is in that coffee he's drinking, Brooke?
Right. I need to know because I need to live that long.
Did you hear about this story?
I did. I read it before we had even started talking about it.
Yeah, and what was your reaction?
I think it's great. I feel like everyone who is lonely just needs someone to take them in and just give them a hug or just have a conversation with them. I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't like social stimulation?
And I mean, this guy was used to seeing his wife. I mean, 30 years they knew each other. They just decided to get married. They were such good friends. And then you go from that 30 years to being all alone.
I cannot imagine.
You know, you're all alone. You're in this routine of talking to them every day, and then it's just like they had to go leave in a nursing home. And I mean, obviously they had to send him a taxi, so you can't just walk around.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
95. Crazy. David, thoughts?
When I'm 95, I hope that I've got some good radio host friends to put me on their show.
I know.
Right?
It's quite the life, I must say. But I worked at the Fashion Mall this past summer,
Yeah.
and every day I think a different old person came up to me and just told me the most random stories. And I mean, nothing against old people. I love them.
Right.
But they've got some of the most interesting stories, and I feel like they've got no one
They
to tell them
do.
to. And it's just kind of unfortunate
Yes.
for our elderly community out there. I hope you guys are all having a good time. I hope you find someone to tell your stories to, because they need to hear them. They do.
Absolutely.
I just feel bad. I mean, I'd hate to have that happen to me. And I heard that his wife had a severe fall.
Right.
Right? And
Right.
that's just so off-putting. It's just so unfortunate because he's a nice-looking old guy. I mean,
Yeah. He didn't do anything wrong.
Right?
He's
It's just
just
unfortunate.
lonely and needs somebody to talk to.
But I'm happy that he was able to talk to those people at the radio show.
absolutely.
I'm sure he had a
That's
good
so
time.
awesome.
And I'm sure he's enjoying his cup of coffee too. So.
Absolutely.
Actually, David, I was at the Fashion Mall last year, and I was walking out of a store, and I just see this old man there. You know how the music plays outside the store?
Yep.
I just see this old man, getting it, like
Oh,
dancing, and
getting it.
I was
Oh.
like, this is amazing. People should absolutely just get loose, you know?
Absolutely.
Enjoy life while you can.
And what's
It's too
kind of
short.
crazy is like, when you're a kid, everyone's your friend. You
Yeah.
don't, and then you just
Right.
get older and older, you start kind of, filtering through your friends. You're saying, oh, which friends do I actually need?
Right.
Which friends can I, they can be acquaintances and forget about them. And then you relocate when you're older, so you even cut off more friends. And so when you're 95, saving like 65, you probably got maybe 5 people in your inner circle. So I mean, for this guy, his wife was probably his only close, person. And it's kind of unfortunate that he lost her to, that severe fall. But at the end of the day, it's nice that he found outreach from the radio host. So
Absolutely.
yeah, go for him.
Go Bill.
Go
Bill.
Bill.
You
You
are
did it.
awesome.
Gosh,
You
the
should
best.
go to the mall and dance if you want to.
Billy, get down.
Yeah. And I feel like if I was 95 too, I just have to say, I would just be so adamant. It would be my only goal to live 5 more years to make it to
Right?
100.
Yes.
Because it's like you can't just live to like 97 and 98 and just be like, oh, rats, 2 more years. Like you
almost
gotta,
hit it.
you gotta, like you gotta make it. You gotta like live to 100. Maybe I'll live to 100. I don't know. Eat some more apples or something.
Apple
All
a
right.
day.
Well, it's time now for one of my favorite segments that we like to call Fire. That is where we pull a picture that's total fire from our guests' social media accounts and ask them to explain it, but we don't tell them what picture it is ahead of time because that would not be any fun, right? All right, Brooke, you are up first.
Oh.
Let's see Brooke's picture, please. Oh, what in the world? Okay, wait a minute. All right. Let me look at this. Brooke, all right. So, are you in a van?
I'm in my brother's truck.
Okay, you were in your brother's truck, and there is clearly somebody behind you sleeping at the wheel. Did you know about that?
I think that's my mom.
Is it,
Turn up.
Is it? Do we have confirmation?
That is either my mom. I don't think that's my mom.
Someone is sleeping in the truck, and you don't even care. Look at you, just popping out like, who
I'm
cares?
ready to
I'm
go. It was
smiling.
my move-in day. It was move-in
Hey,
day.
moving day.
What?
Let's
What
go.
moving day?
Moving day to Switzer, freshman year.
What?
Yeah.
Why you didn't tell me that?
Yeah, well, you didn't tell
You
me
didn't
what
tell
picture
what
it
picture
was.
you're gonna use. I mean,
Oh, that's true. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a nice picture.
I was excited. She clearly wasn't too happy.
Do you remember that moment when that picture? I'm always curious. Do you remember that moment when the picture was taken?
Yeah, I do. And my sister was taking it from her car, and she was like, "Move-in day." Yeah.
Oh, so it was like a out the car to out the car
Yes.
picture.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that is your mom. I'm pretty sure that
Who is that?
I think
It might
that
be my
is
brother.
I think
that a
that's your
dude?
brother.
I don't know.
It does not look like a mom.
one of your 12 siblings, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
How would I
You
know?
get them all mixed up when you have 12 siblings, Brooke. It's one of them.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
But it was a great time.
Well,
great moving day.
I hope the car wasn't moving because.
Oh, yeah, we would be-
They were
Can
out
we
cold.
can we see a reenactment of that face you had, please? I need that.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it.
Let's get that
a
face.
zoom
Let's
in
see.
on
Let's
that.
see it. Oh, that's not it. You get the.
Yeah.
We're just so ready for it. Moving day. Switch a hall.
All
It was a
right.
great time.
All right, David. You are up next. Let's see David's picture, please.
Let's see what you got, Tyler.
Oh, wow. Okay, is that you, David?
That is not me.
It's not you?
No, it's totally me.
Okay.
It's me. Back in
Wow.
the day.
Okay, so I know that. Okay, so it looks like an Aeropostale orange polo.
You were
wearing.
on it, my
Swag,
friend. You were on
swag.
it.
All right,
All
I got that.
Time out.
I got- all right.
For anyone watching this, there was a time when Aeropostale was the brand. I mean, the
Yes.
brand.
Yes,
So,
I
don't
agree.
forget that.
I do remember that clearly. And
I was in band in middle school,
okay,
and I wasn't always this cool as I am today.
okay.
And during this time period, rocking Aeropostale, playing the saxophone. Also, I played a mean clarinet, much like Squidward on SpongeBob, if you can recall.
Yes.
Yeah, very talented. I'm happy I didn't, follow that career path, but I'm also a little heartbroken of what could have been.
Do you regret leaving it all behind?
Oh God.
I'm sorry to bring it up, but I gotta ask. This is a hard news show. We gotta ask the tough questions.
He's
okay.
asking the questions people want.
That's what I do.
I don't regret it, but I do miss it, Tyler. Yeah, I do miss it. I mean, I don't miss it. I'm sorry. I do love music, but I'm not a musician. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
I love the look though. I mean, you gotta have like your
had that
arm, and
afro
you're just looking
on.
back like a
Just
quick
like,
picture
oh.
paparazzi ready. Boom.
Aeropostale, what's good? Just like that kind of thing.
Boom. There it is. Boom. You got the pencil. Is that a pencil in your ear?
Pencil in the ear. Yeah, I started that.
Studious.
You know that's a trend today. I think I played a little part in
You do.
making that happen. I think it's kind of become universal. Like, oh, you see the pencil behind the ear.
Yeah.
Oh, you must
Must
read
be
books.
smart.
Right.
Must be smart.
That's good. So even if
That's
you're
me.
not smart, you can trick people into thinking it.
That's what I do today, folks.
Okay, Brooke, I want to get your feedback on that picture as well, though, because David said that he was, quote, very talented today. Do you agree with that?
Talented
Well,
in many facets.
You see, Tyler,
Yeah.
David is
Just tell it
talented.
like it is.
in being sarcastic,
Uh-huh.
making jokes, and just
And those are just the bad things I'm talented at. I mean, you hear the good things I'm talented at too.
Wait, we got to let Brooke
I
finish
don't know
that.
the good things because he doesn't.
Oh.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, I see how it is. Brooke. All right,
We've been friends for a while, so
friends. For
So
a,
you
whi-
know
a while.
his
But now we're engaged.
sarcasm. And now you're engaged again.
And now
Congratulations.
soon to be
He found
divorced
love.
already. We're not
Soon
even
to be divorced.
married, but
I'd love to see you guys. You guys should be on a reality show or something. Wouldn't that be great? David and Brooke.
it could be interesting.
If anyone wants a good reality show, right here, sign us up. We're ready.
We're ready to go.
Take me into your, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, last but not least, we have our cute fall pick of the week. Yay! This one goes out to my friend Mickey Jones, University of Minnesota sophomore, with friend Ann. Take a look at this picture. Ann is going to be right there on the left. They are in the most scenic of scenic fall poses. Corn. Boom. Look at that. You don't even need any fancy background. You just go in the corn. Guys, how cute is this picture?
It's adorable.
On a scale of 1 to 2, it's 2.
Well, hey, that's good. Thanks so much to Mickey for that. Very cute. I always love just scrolling through my feed and seeing like fall pictures. I mean, it gets old,
But
but still like
it's so pretty.
Tyler, tell me, what's your favorite season?
summer.
Really?
I second
I
that.
think mine has to be fall because, I mean, partially all these great pictures with, the changing leaf colors and
corn.
the clothing's beautiful.
Flannel.
Like as you said, just so scenic. So, I mean, it's just such a, idealistic look. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's
Because
definitely,
David's basic.
yeah.
I might be a
David's
basic chick.
basic.
I might be a basic girl. It's okay.
I've
I've seen him with
Starbucks.
Starbucks in his hand a few times, so
Yeah, just a couple times.
No,
and
it
his
goes.
flannel.
No, I'm with you. I love fall, but I just like the warmer weather in the spring. I'm a warm weather guy.
It's give and take, But
Especially when you're from Minnesota, you really cherish it.
Minnesota, eh?
All right. Well, hey, before we go, David, you have a very new podcast coming out very soon. Can you give us a little preview?
Absolutely. So some friends and I, Dylan Menifee, Olivia, and Emery, we are starting a podcast talking about political, just good stimulating conversation, political news with this upcoming 2016 election. We thought it'd be kind of interesting to just kind of follow that. And this is my first election, so I really care about it. I'm really excited. And I think it's also a majority of college students' first election. So I hope that you guys tune in, listen up, and just, get educated.
And people have to get out there and vote.
People got to get out there and vote.
You can't have your voice heard unless you vote. So,
Tyler, tell me, as of right now, what are you thinking for your election? What are you thinking your potential?
my
Yeah,
political views?
yeah.
Are we going? We don't have time to go through all my political
Ooh,
views right
well
now.
Well played, my friend. Well played.
Yeah. I don't know if I can say that stuff on the show, but I have been following the election. I can tell you that. I've been following it.
Give me your top 3.
The
please.
Republicans and Democrats. I'll tell you what. I'll come on your podcast and I will give you my top 3
All right.
candidates.
As soon as we got our first interview, folks, tune in. It's
Yeah.
going to start out pretty soon. It's called Reflex Radio, and I hope you all enjoy it.
It'll be good, and I'll be on there. So of course.
And Tyler might be on there.
Yeah, if I make the cut. There will be auditions, I'm sure, with David. All right, well, hey, we have to get going, and you have to get on with your day, like it or not. But thank you so much for spending some time with us on Outside the Bubble. Thank you so much to Brooke and David for their fabulous commentary. Did you guys have a good time?
I had a great time. Thank you so much.
Oh, great.
Scale of 1 to 2.
It's a two.
It was a 2. There we go. I hope you have a wonderful, stress-free rest of your day. But for now, I'm Tyler Springer, and I look forward to seeing you right back here next time. Take care. Bye.